Hey everyone, so I'd pretty much given up on bothering to do YouTube videos anymore. The camper we were doing, I was too ill to do, so we ended up scrapping it. So just before Christmas I was a little bit gutted about that and kind of thought, yeah, there's not much point, who's going to bother watching my videos and listening to me. Then at work someone bought me this hat for Christmas and I thought, you know what, I know some things, I don't know everything, but I do fix things and I can definitely have a go at stuff, so it might be helpful to people if I have a go. My mate at work still kept going on that I should do it, so I'm going to continue. We've got some small projects now which I'm going to go through, and then I'll do little bits on them, and if people find it helpful then all good. So yeah, so if you came to watch me doing Madge the camper up, sorry, but she is gone. And we've sold as much as we can off to get some money back. So on to the projects. This is the real one that started it all off, really. I bought this August 2023. It came in boxes. I bought it for £300 and picked it up in my car. Thought it was all there, so the listing said. Obviously didn't really look through it when I bought it, just piled it into the car and brought it back, and found out that there was hardly anything really there apart from the frame, wheels, half an engine. I mean, the fairings were there, which was good. There was no tank, things like that. So last year managed to get it all back together. Had the wheels powder coated, the frame powder coated, and the subframe. It was still black back then, the bodywork, and got it through the MOT straight away. Took a lot of figuring out what was needed. If I can work it out, I'll put at the end of this video all the photos I've got, so you can see what it was like and what I had to go through. I found it fun to work it all out. Since then, last summer, we've resprayed with like a candy orange, which not to everyone's taste, but it's what I wanted, so that's what I've gone with. And then we've got matte black on the top fairing to kind of go in with. Went for a matte black look on the frame and the wheels as well. I'll pretty much just go around it and tell you what I've done as we've gone along. So yeah, didn't come with a front mud guard, so I had to find one of those, which turned out to be quite tricky. So this one's actually off a, oh, actually the bike is a Triumph Sprint RS 955i, a 2002 plate, which is very similar to the Sprint ST, but that's just got the full fairing. This didn't have mud guard, so I got one off an ST, which did fit. Didn't have an under tray, but again I found that on the internet and has been fixed and sprayed. The tank, I made a mistake when I first got the tank, and it was for the ST and it didn't fit, so I had to get a different one. Again, that's all on now. What else have we done? We just bought the seat for it because it had the standard seat and it was alright, but this came up cheap on eBay, so I thought why not get it. It's got the proper rack at the back, the Triumph one, which I fitted and had to cut around in there to make it fit in. And then we do have a top box that's just a cheap one off Amazon, but seems to do the job. The latest project has been, well, went for the MOT yesterday and we only did 500 miles last year, so it was all good. No issues there, except for on the way there, the bolt that goes in here fell out halfway there. So luckily they lent me a bolt, we put that in, and I've ordered a new one to go in there instead. But that was the only thing. Like I say, it only done 500 miles since the last one, and it's pretty much been completely rebuilt. New bolts throughout, second-hand engine off eBay, and then we moved on to adding some other bits. So I've bought some panniers now, which again said it should fit straight on, and it did not. So found out I had to move. This is for taking the seat off, which normally fitted there on a bracket. I had to remove all of that bracket from there, and then managed to get these in on this side. The other side was alright, just had to drop the exhaust hanger down, and then I cut all around here because when I put it on it was just too close to the number plate, so I put one of these tidies on, but I've also used it so it holds the edge of the pannier on there. They're in blue at the moment. I think we just go do them matte black for now, but they may go to the candy orange at some point as well. Yeah, so that's kind of the next thing, is painting those up. But I mean, they can be used now, but painting those up, and also getting a bit old now and find that the bars are a little bit low for me, and obviously I want to still be using this, but I'm not like I was in the younger days where I used to rip around on bikes. So I'm looking at this, happened to come up on eBay, on Facebook I mean, sorry, and when I was looking at doing it, and now looking at it, I think it just goes straight over the top of the old one once you take the clip-ons off. So I'm assuming that it just fits that way up straight on, and then I can put different bars in. Now it came with these bars, the Rezo ones, but I'd already ordered these other ones on Amazon, so I think that might be a better riding position, but we'll find out. So I need to get this painted matte black and then work out which one of these I want to actually put on it. It might be that, oh, that one is too thin to go in anyway, looking at it. This one is quite thick here, yeah, so they might have to go back anyway, and I'll decide on whether it's high enough or not. But it does lift it up, so we'll see if that's a better riding position once it's done. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the project at the moment, and we'll see how it goes. The other project is obviously just behind, but I'll do another video on that. We have done quite a lot of bits to it as well since we bought it in December. This was the project to take over from the camper. It's running, it's got MOT, but it was all wet inside, so we've had to do quite a lot on it since we've got it, but I'll run through all of that. So yeah, so this is LJ, or Toothless, because it definitely does look a bit like Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon, so that's what we've called her, hence why on the top box it has these, and some graphics on the side. Yeah, so hopefully you enjoy this, and I'll film what I can as I go along. I'll probably will forget to film some things, so I'll just update as I do things. If there's anything you want to know more about, let me know and I'll try and do it. Right, so these are the pictures from when I first got the bike, working out what I had, what I didn't have, and then fully building it up as I've gone along. I did build it in our bedroom to start with, and then when it was big enough, took it outside, managed to get the engine, which was second hand, all put into it. Then over time got it for the MOT, and then moved on to getting it all sprayed up and then fitting things so we could actually start going out on trips in it, and hopefully we can start using it this year. There are lots and lots of pictures, so enjoy if you want to, or I'll see you in the next one.